What's up, YouTube? I'm Z, and this channel shows you the world through my lens. So, as you guys well know, since I've kind of come to Dubai, I've been trying to really set some boundaries with like working on my YouTube business. I'm treating it like it's a business, like it's my job. And one of those boundaries is that on the weekend, I try to spend time with my family, just like I would with a regular job. And boy, I'm sitting there this weekend just getting texts and getting updates and getting all sorts of stuff. This happened, J. Cole's on the part 2 of the Metro and Future album. By the way, for those of you waiting on the reaction, I didn't release a reaction on Friday because the part 2 came out, and what I want to do is release them back to back. So I'm going to record part 2 today and then release both parts of the album, which is a lot of music. We're going to release both parts of the music on Wednesday. So heads up for that, it's coming. But I have to do the singles that everyone's talking about. They're not really singles, but just the songs that everyone's talking about. So of those songs, we have Red Leather. I'm going to show you guys what I have lined up today. I got Red Leather, which is apparently where J. Cole is on the song with Future and Metro, even though it's not written in the title here. I have some thoughts about that. I'll share that at the end. We have Future, Metro, and A$AP Rocky, who I believe has fired shots at Drake. We have Future and Metro, obviously. This is all Future and Metro. I should just stop saying their names. And The Weeknd, All to Myself. Now, from my understanding, The Weeknd was on 3 tracks of this part 2, if that's correct. But I believe this is the one where apparently Abel is taking shots at Drake. Now, I have some thoughts on that. I'll share that when I get to that video. Then we have Drake's response that everybody's talking about. Drop and give me 50. Push-ups, whatever the name is. Apparently, this is a leak. It's not even on his official channel. Then we have Rick Ross, who fired back 2 hours later. I mean, yo. I literally was had to force myself to be on media blackout because I couldn't go on YouTube, period. Because all my favorite reactors, you see them right here on the right. You see Screwface G, and if I scroll down, you're going to see No Life Shack, you're going to see Knox Hill, you're going to see all of them. They're all reacting to it. I couldn't go on Instagram without the 3rd or 4th post that I scroll through being something about this. So I was just really frustrated, man. I couldn't wait for today so I could finally listen to these. Today is here. That's a long intro, but I wanted to just let y'all know what's going on. Let's check this out. I'll share my thoughts on J. Cole being on this in a bit, but let's go ahead and listen to this first. Ooh, smooth. Yo, right away,
So
this
you think
beat.
I ain't gonna speak from my heart?
Hey, right away, this beat is a great fit for J. Cole's style.
So you think I ain't gonna speak from my heart? You know what I'm saying? I want 1,000. Yeah.
I done turned a dancer to a trophy. I done bought rings like Kobe.
Hey,
Never sent a tweet with emotions. She heard I said lean, she got emotional. Codeine got my heart like opium. I feel her heart beating when I'm hugging her. Take me back to Kingston to see my ancestors. Pissing on your grave in some red leather.
damn.
Turbo pound of murder to see
What?
bird feathers. Keep lying on me.
Hold up, sir. We just went from 0 to 100 real quick. I mean, the rest of the lines in that chorus were just they were what they were. I always appreciate the Kobe shout out, so I had to, give that. But he literally went from take me back to Kingston to see my ancestors, and the next line was pissing on your grave in some red leather. Yo, what? Where did that come from? Okay.
Red leather. Turbo
All
pound
right.
of murder to see bird feathers. Keep lying on me like Carmelo. Don't lie to me, I'm on God levels. Forever's not long enough. If it's
Okay.
endless, what we done? Either you a rebel or what we done? Toast codeine trap stars, what we doing? A few remain nameless, deserve my dedication. I just want
Oh,
my
hang
movement
on,
like
guys. Sorry, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. That was just an important phone call. In case y'all don't know, actually, I don't know if I've announced this on the channel, so I'm not gonna say. But there's something important happening, and I had to take that phone call for that. So, anyways, I'll announce it soon. Let's get back to the song.
Toast codeine trap stars, what we doing? A few remain nameless, deserve my dedication. I just want my movement like Larry Davis. Came from Amsterdam, had my head up. Screenshot bitches got me fed up. Playing with the white for green like a silty. She ain't tryna shop me, she thinking selfish. I just bought my young bitch some new Rosettas. Went to Tokyo, I had to hit the ghetto. Like the kicker with a cause she played soccer. Entered to some goals, nigga, them some robbers. No, she want that Bentiaga and it's obvious. Real patience for them big faces and I got it.
I'm gonna pause it right there. One thing I gotta appreciate about what Future's doing on this is kind of giving us the diversity of, like, he came out basically continuing the flow. Like when he started this verse, he's continuing the flow that he had on the chorus, right? So it was like a very smooth transition into the verse. But then he goes into like this singing style, right? The singing delivery, the melodic delivery, for like, you know, a few bars. And then he comes back to the rap delivery. Got to point out this line right here, which was dope. Playing with the white for green like a Celtic, like drug reference, money reference. Playing with the drugs for the money like a Celtic, white and green. That was a dope bar, by the way. But I appreciate the diversity in delivery here so far.
Still faded from the last night off Miley. The ones work at Magic, work at Filers. I just left aunts and caught a body. Fuck your wife at the back of King of Diamonds. Turn me on, you kept on a diamond. Leave me all alone, I'm throwing a party. I'm gonna have commitment in this world of sin. Try my best to love you in this world we in. Take another look at every foreign I'm in. End up with the bitches that I started with. I must been on a pill when I recorded this. Had the stick in my hand while I was typing it. I know I'm arrogant, but don't be trifling. I iced at you once and you got iced again. These guitars sound like Parliament. I just blow the chick, baby, pardon me. All black trim, dark burgundy. Keep it real with me, no perjury. Put them bags on her arm like waistband. Since Fifth Avenue, she ran through 80 bands. Got your passport ready with some aliens.
Yo, man, listen, the dude just said Saks Fifth Avenue, she ran through 80 bands, I think. Good Lord, man. I mean, some of us are, you know, trying to get to a point where we could make like that in like a year. You're spending that on a shopping spree at Saks Fifth. That's just disrespectful, my friend. Yo, listen, one thing I gotta point out here, this is a very long verse. I mean, I think we've already been going for like over a minute on the verse, and it doesn't, I mean, I don't know, we'll see how much longer his verse is gonna be. But sometimes there are songs like this where the verses are super long. You know, and maybe like he'll just have one verse and J. Cole will have one verse. But, you know, we'll see kind of how it goes. I mean, the song's very chill, very laid back. I'm curious if the whole second part of the album, the We Still Don't Trust You, if the whole album is kind of on this vibe, because they wanted a different vibe from the first part of the album. We'll see. I'll find out tomorrow.
When she ran through 80 bands, got your passport ready with some aliens. Got my transport up on my radiance. Got my transport up with Mercedes-Benz. I can't never give up on what we had. Abracadabra made my side bitch better. Chanel trench pussy tastes like pineapple. I'ma stay down with you, but don't give me a headache. Lifestyle's radical, please excuse the middies. California housing, getting better with my visions. Audemars Richard Mille came in a FedEx. Smash it like a grudge.
I understand what you're trying to say, bro, but I kind of feel like FedEx might not want that liability. Basically what he's trying to say is like the way that we receive FedEx packages and Amazon packages and all of that shit, like just casually put on the front porch because we're ordering like, you know, not crazy expensive items, like, you know, that's what an Audemars or Richard Mille is to him. And so they're coming in a FedEx, bro. The flexing bars from Future are insane. Like, this is not, what kind of life is this? It's not our life, for sure.
Lifestyle's radical, please excuse the middies. California housing, getting better with my visions. Audemars Richard Mille came in the FedEx. Smash it like a grudge, it ain't never getting dead. Sipping on mud while I'm looking at my present. Presidential chance in the bag, got them beat. Bitch, you better stay on your shit, you getting graded.
I like this flow he's on.
Same bars as you ready. Rip the double R with the stars in the headrest. Caught up with these brides, man.
Double R's with the stars in the headrest. That's just a Rolls Royce reference, and they're known for putting the stars on the ceiling and all that.
Is you ready? Rip the double R with the stars in the headrest. Caught up with these brides, baby, did I change the edge? Times got hard and I fucked off your lashes. Everything real, I got my golden ears added. Motherfucking addict, but I will rock a paddock.
Yo, you realize what you like. I don't know if you can even imagine this, but I only know this because of my wife. But lashes, like you either have the ones that are like glued on or like the sticky, like glued on or stuck on, or the magnetic ones. Bro, like that line is crazy.
Ain't real, I got my golden ears added. Motherfucking addict, but I will rock a paddock. If your love was a drug, maybe it'll be acid. I know I lost your trust, but I made you relapse. I gotta be on a pill to tell you how I'm feeling. I tiptoe, now I dance with the devil. I take the whole boat out to Bahamas. Shout it right for a real one like a gunner. I done turned the dancer to a trophy. I done bought rings like Kobe.
Yo, that verse, we're at the 4-minute mark. Like, y'all realize that verse was like 3.5 minutes long. Like, holy crap, that is a very long time. No, 2.5 minutes. 2.5 minutes long.
Coding got my heart
3 minutes.
I can feel her heart beating when I'm hugging her. Take me back to Kingston to see my ancestors. Pissing on your grave and some red leather.
I do really like the electric guitar, but I want to point out that like this type of sound is not going to be for everybody. This is not a song that you're typically going to hear on like the radio, for example. It's just not in that lane. Now, all of that said, me personally, I tend to gravitate to songs that are kind of off like the beaten path and off the mainstream sound. So I really like the sound on this so far. Now, I do feel like Future's verse was very long. I think it could have been a little bit shorter, but dude had some lines in there for sure. I think we're getting ready for Cole's part.
Pissing on your grave and some red leather. Forever's not long enough. If it's endless, what we done. Toast codeine, stars, what we doing?
Pluto got 20 girlfriends, damn I'm doing it wrong. Cut off all my hoes, now I'm only putting you on a song. Day one, shawty been with me from the playground. Hey now, maybe that's the reason I was playing around. Running like a chicken with his head cut off. Through the streets with a freak slut of red leather on my shoulder blade.
I like the way he rhymed that too. Think about it. He just rhymed head cut off with red leather. But that's the creativity about it. Like when you don't restrict yourself to the rules of like what a word is supposed to sound like, the possibilities are endless, but you have to be good at it, and that was done very smooth.
His head cut off through the streets with a freak slut of red leather on my shoulder blades. In my older age, see the error of my ways, but I'm still not totally over all the temptation. Why the sin give you all the sensation? Yeah, I want Future up and honest, just wasting a lot of money on the stripper education. Through so much paper that we causing inflation.
This dude just said wasting a lot of money on a stripper's education. Oh my goodness. This is like that's the telling the story without having to like really tell more of the story. You could picture that girl that's in school, but to pay for school she has to do stuff like that. That's hilarious. And then throw so much paper that we cause an inflation. That's a bar too.
On the stripper education, through so much paper that we causing inflation. Now it's late and I'm getting impatient. Might run a train on a bitch, pin Station. I'm playing, getting wasted.
Now, Penn Station. Just, we know what happened at Penn State. So, you know, I'm just wondering if that was on purpose, or if it was just because it rhymed with what he was going for.
Train on the bitch, Penn Station. I'm playing, I'm just lit, getting wasted. And she whisper in my ear, she wanna taste it. Damn, you making it hard for me, but I'm staying strong. I got authority, willpower. When I double Betty, I feel power. Me and Astro, 6'4", we the twin towers, twin Glocks with the switch piece that extends shots. It's a metaphor for the boy when you in proximity. I can't stop right now, they gon' remember me forever. My story's more clever, my similes was better. My energy was never on some toughest nigga shit. I was just a conscious rapper that would fuck a nigga, bitch. I was just a college nigga from a rougher premises. Kept my nose out the streets, but I love to get a whiff.
That was dope. I mean, that whole section right there was interesting. Obviously, like, I like the Twin Tower bar right there. Talking about being tall. Like, we know J. Cole's tall. But then he goes into the twin Glocks with the switch piece that extends shots. It's a metaphor for the boy when you in proximity. So he's using the gun metaphor for himself, saying, like, I'm the weapon. And as you guys know, like, I feel a certain way about those bars at the moment because of the way the whole Kendrick and J. Cole thing has gone down. I'm going to let it go. Like, it's a dope line, but I will say that those lines, just because of what's happened, for me personally, they don't hit as hard, okay? It just is what it is right now. Maybe that'll change if there's more developments as time goes on, but that's definitely how I feel right now. I will get to the part that he's on this album at the end. I just don't want to waste time right now. I do want to point out this line was super dope too. Kept my nose out the streets, but I love to get a whiff. And that's just one of those things, like, you could take yourself out the street, but you can't take the street out of you. Like, it'll always call you back. Like, you'll always have some connection to it, right?
College nigga from a rougher premises. Kept my nose out the streets, but I love to get a whiff. For the action, with risk comes attraction. The blicks get the blast, and I turn into a track star. Wanted all the hoes, what the fuck you think I rap for? I've been trying to slay the same wood since Hacksaw. Jim Duggan, running through the field in my Tim stuck. And now I'm with Young Metro on the VIP. Bitches incoming, copping all this liquor for the hoe. Like we make love.
Hey, come on, bro. Like we make love in, like he was trying to he got the whole fake ID so that he could get the liquor for the party. This slaying wood since Hacksaw. Jim Duggan running through the Ville with my Tim Stuggin. I don't know, Jim Duggan. Like, when I think Hacksaw, and you guys might laugh at me if I'm completely wrong. When I think Hacksaw, I think of the movie Hacksaw Ridge. Now, I don't remember that guy's name. Incredible movie, by the way. But obviously, that dude was, like, running through the battlefield to get people. So it makes me think that it could be that, but I could be completely wrong. So if y'all know the line there, if you know what the background is, please hit me up in the comments down below and help me figure that one out. But yeah, that McLovin bar was funny.
Copping all this liquor for the hoe, like we make love, and thinking to myself, could I really be with one woman? I think so, but it's hard when you with your dogs at the freak show, thinking I could bag a Ruby Rose with a keystroke. Ego, ask yourself, is that gonna bring you peace though?
Is that gonna bring you peace though? Well,
Forever's not long enough. If it's endless, what we done. Either you're a rebel or what we done.
Toast codeine trap stars, what we doing?
I mean, that last line is very interesting that it's in there. Now, as far as like him being on this album, I saw people in the comments already engaging. And, you know, a couple people said, no, this was recorded before this whole thing went down. As far as like Cole's verse on it, one person said that there was some documentary, or maybe like those Might Delete Later 2 episodes that he put out, like the vlogs or whatever. Maybe it was in that he mentioned that he'd gone to the studio with Metro and Future. I saw something like that in the comments. So I'm not going to make any assumptions that he went to do this after the Kendrick diss. Because, you know, if that's true, I feel some way about that. I also feel like, you know, the fact that Future and Metro let Kendrick kind of use their album and song as a launching pad to fire the missiles and launch the attack on J. Cole and Drake. I don't know, man. If it was me, I'd feel some type of way. I'd be like, oh, like, are y'all are y'all feeling the same way as like what he's saying? Like, at the same time, Kendrick is claiming that it's just on some hip hop stuff. He doesn't have any personal grudge against any of these guys. So I don't know, man. The whole situation is confusing because on one side, I think Cole caught some bullets or caught some strays from Kendrick on some hip hop stuff. Everybody else that's going after Drake, maybe Kendrick was going after Drake on some hip hop stuff too, but everyone else that's going after Drake has various reasons to do so. And I think that that's what's kind of muddying the water, and we're not sure how deep any of it really is. But, as I said, Kendrick has claimed that it's not deep, that it's just like some hip hop competitive stuff. And if that's the case, I really wish that Cole retracts his retraction. Take back the apology, bro. Why are you apologizing for being like competitive when the guy said, yeah, let's be competitive, let's see who's better? And in like competitiveness, like, you think athletes don't, play hard against each other when they're competing? After it's done, you could be like, yo, it's all good. I did that because I was trying to win. But like, I don't know, man. That's just how I feel about that. This ended up being a really long reaction. I hope it's because I stopped in the middle to take that phone call, but I'm not sure. The song's 7 minutes, so whatever. If you guys are still here, I appreciate you spending your time with me. I hope you have an amazing day, and I'll see you next time.